Life under communism in Poland was filled with hardship, resilience, and quiet defiance. For the average person, the state dominated nearly every aspect of existence, from employment to education to the availability of basic goods. The promise of a classless society and universal prosperity quickly unraveled into a reality of scarcity and inequality, where political loyalty often determined access to privileges. State-controlled industries provided jobs for most people, but inefficiency and mismanagement led to widespread economic stagnation. Wages were low, and while unemployment was officially non-existent, hidden unemployment in bloated, unproductive sectors left many feeling underutilized and unmotivated. Long hours in factories or offices were often followed by equally long waits in queues for basic necessities, where shelves were frequently bare and frustration brewed. Daily life was defined by an ongoing battle against shortages. Shopping trips became an exercise in resourcefulness, with people relying on informal networks and black markets to obtain essentials like sugar, meat, or toilet paper. Coupons and rationing systems further complicated matters, often leaving families to improvise meals or reuse goods. Women bore much of the burden, juggling work, childcare, and the constant search for provisions, all while navigating a system that promised equality but delivered little support. Homes were modest, with state-allocated apartments often cramped and poorly constructed, reflecting the uniform, drab aesthetic of Soviet-style urban planning. Yet, within these spaces, families cultivated warmth and creativity, finding ways to create a sense of normalcy amid the challenges. Education under communism was another double-edged sword. Schools emphasized ideological indoctrination, with curricula steeped in Marxist-Leninist propaganda and the glorification of Soviet achievements. Students memorized slogans and attended compulsory pioneer or union youth organizations, where loyalty to the party was fostered from a young age. Yet, many teachers subtly resisted the system, focusing on critical thinking and Poland's rich history to instill a sense of national identity in their students. Parents often played a pivotal role in supplementing this informal education, sharing stories of Poland's pre-communist past and quietly nurturing a yearning for freedom. Social life was similarly constrained by the regime's watchful eye. Public gatherings were monitored, and casual conversations could lead to suspicion or worse, as neighbors and even family members sometimes acted as informants for the secret police. Yet Poles developed a remarkable ability to navigate this oppressive environment. Humor and satire became essential tools of survival, with cleverly veiled jokes about the party spreading through workplaces and homes. Cultural life thrived in unexpected ways, with theater, film, and music offering subtle critiques of the system. Performances were often filled with allegories that audiences understood, even if censors turned a blind eye. Religious observances, though discouraged by the state, remained central to community life, with churches serving as sanctuaries for spiritual and social connection. For all its hardships, life under communism was also marked by resilience and ingenuity. People formed tight-knit communities, offering mutual support in the face of adversity. Festivals, weddings, and family gatherings became moments of escape and joy, where traditional songs and dances revived a sense of Polish identity. The underground economy flourished, from small-scale barter trades to larger black market operations, demonstrating an entrepreneurial spirit that defied the system's rigid controls. As the 1980s wore on, the cracks in the communist system became impossible to ignore. Economic stagnation deepened, and the Solidarity movement, born from workers' strikes, transformed into a powerful force for change. While most Poles carried on their daily struggles, they quietly supported the growing calls for reform. The eventual fall of communism, marked by the Round Table talks and the 1989 elections, was met with cautious optimism. For the average person, the transition to democracy and a market economy brought new challenges, but it also fulfilled a long-held dream of freedom. Dziękuję. Like and subscribe if you dislike communism.